Okay, so I've opened up the plan here, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Preferences, and when I go to Roof, this is highlighted here, the ignore second floor. So I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to add in Auto Rebuild Roofs, and then say OK. It's asking me to save a whole bunch of stuff, which I've done. And now I'm going to take a look at a perspective view of the building. And of course, there's a whole bunch of things I don't have with materials and so on, but that's okay. So this is auto build. Here we go. And we have a wall here that's protruding up through the roof, and that is because this wall doesn't have a default hot top height. So I'm going to change that to a default. And then we've got that. Now let's take a look at dormers here. So if I open up that dormer and look at walls, you've got the height of the wall of the dormer specified, which is okay. That allows us to be built. But somewhere there's another dormer that it's not allowing to build. So let's see if we can find that. So I'll go back to the plan view. Let's see if I go up and turn on. So it's on. Where is it? There it is right there. Okay, so the dormer, if you take a look at this this print, it's crossing roof line here. Well, let's move that over. And we'll open this up and we'll change the walls here. Again, we've got 900 millimeters. We'll change that to 500 millimeters. And bingo, now you got a dormer there too. Now that height can be adjusted to something obviously bigger than 500 millimeters. Uh, let's do a cross section through there and see how that looks. Do a cross section right through there. And here's the roof height here. There's the ridge height. If I just draw a line from here across, then we can get an idea of how much taller that wall can be. And it appears to be at least 350 millimeters higher. So we'll open that and make that plus 350, and let's see what happens. No, not quite. So we'll undo that. And then wait patiently for this thing to finish. And maybe make it 250. Oops, sorry, I meant to add 250. Yeah, it'll take that. So you can play around with that and get that closer as you see fit. That works. Now the roofs are all being generated automatically at this point. But what we would like to get is that you had an overhang there. So we'll make this overhang by adding why is this wall sticking out? We'll make this overhang by adding in some invisible walls. Use a room divider for that. Come out here like that. I'll turn on the walls so you can see them. And then back here. making these line up. And then, again, looking at the perspective view, so now you've got this horrible thing looking at the front, so we need to change the slope, and we do that um, by changing the roof dialog and the wall specification dialog. So click on roof, and we'll lower that pitch to say 10 degrees. Let's see how it looks. That's better. Now, I don't know whether you need an overhang as big as that or not, but you know, it's there, so what can I say? I also have a problem with this window. Why is that? No, not part of my problem right now. So now we'll get rid of the floor here in this room. So there's no floor under here and no foundation under there either. I don't know how you propose to no floor. I don't know how you propose to support this, but that's all beside the point. You can figure that out. See, changing the pitch on this wall changes this pitch only. It doesn't change any of the other pitches. So now we want to put a little gable over there, and I'm going to go back to the roof thing here, and roof dialog and gable roof line, and then we'll pick outside of the roof a short period there, and now we've got a gable there too, and that you can change the roof pitch to, because you can make the pitch quite steeper if you want. That's too steep. Still too steep. So there you go. I hope that helps. Best regards from the true North and Free Canada. Bye for now.